Welcome along to this week's edition of Weekend Winners. Big 8 event card on Saturday night at Albion Park. I'll be catching up with some key drivers that are involved in the meeting on the weekend, including Hayden Barnes, Nathan Dawson, and also we'll be catching up with Paul Dybert. So we're talking to those shortly. Next up on Weekend Winners, I have Nathan Dawson with me. Nathan's fresh from a holiday in America. Tell us a little bit about your holiday in America, Nathan.
Yeah, it was a great experience over there, getting around to different trainers and just in seeing what it's like over there. But it was a very good experience.
Very good. And you're glad to be back in Australia?
Yeah, I was missing driving over there, but something different, so it was good to be over there.
Very good. Good to see you back, and obviously you're keen to drive a few winners. So on Saturday night, you've got some key drives at Albion Park. In race 2, you're driving Storm on Star for Robbie and Kerry Ann Morris. This is a Sydney-trained horse. It's here for a short campaign. Do you know much about this fella?
I don't know a lot about him, but usually when Robbie's horses come up here, they do a pretty good job, so hopefully this one can do a good job as well.
Very good. In race 3, you've got Vandervelde. Nathan, you're driving this for Stuart Dixon. What's your association like with Vandervelde? How do you think it'll go on the weekend?
Yeah, I've had quite a few drives on him. He's a bit of an old cunning horse, but when he puts his mind together, he can go all right.
Very good. And also, you're driving in the Trotters race, Lavros, Texas. This horse has got a lot of ability, but seems to do a few things wrong. He goes really good if he can put it together. How do you feel about his chances on Saturday night?
Yeah, I really like the horse. As you said, he can do things wrong, but if he does everything right, I think he'll be in with a good shot.
Very good. What out of those 3 drives, what would you steer the punters into?
Probably Stormontsar and Lavros Seagull. I like those two. Pretty confident with them.
Very good. Good to see you back, and thanks for coming on the show this week.
Thank you very much.
Next up on Weekend Winners, I have one of Queensland's leading drivers, Hayden Barnes, with me. Hayden, welcome to the show. We'll speak about some of your key runners on Saturday night. In race 1, you've got number 8, Mr. Medill. He gets a good draw Saturday. First up from a spell, been going well at the trials. How do you think he'll go on the weekend?
Yeah, the draw really helps him first up and going to get that nice trip along on the fence, and he really likes that trip. I've been really happy with his 2 trials and looking forward to him getting back to the races and showing what he can do again.
Yeah, he looks to have a really good draw Saturday night, and the trial looked really good last time, so I'm looking forward to seeing him get back on the track. We'll go to race number 4. You've got the stable star, Northview Hustler. Last start looked very good winning, back in the bike this weekend. How do you feel?
Yeah, his last week win was really good. He showed his acceleration like he normally does, and small field helps him as well, so we'll just take him back like we have been and come with that one sprint, and I expect him to race really well again.
So what's the plan moving forward with Northview Hustler for the stable after this weekend?
He'll just keep racing Saturday nights and keep going in those free-for-alls at the moment, and we'll just see what happens really. Very
good. And in race 7, Hayden, you've got Comagal, trained by Brett Cargill. You've won on this horse 3 times before, I believe, and how do you feel he'll go on the weekend?
Yeah, hers is the same. It's a smaller field, and she's racing really good at the moment, just not getting the draws in her favour. She likes being up in the front end rolling along, but I'm pretty sure she should get a good trip, and she should be thereabouts in the finish as well.
Thanks for joining us on the show, and best of luck on Saturday night.
Yeah, thank you.
Next up with me, I have Paul Dybert. Paul Dybert has some key drives at Albion Park Saturday night. In race 3, we'll concentrate on that one first. You've got number 9, Riverlea William for Charlie Chiang. How do you think it'll go on the weekend?
It should go good. It's a pick-up drive last minute. It's drawn, get a nice follow through without doing too much work early, so if the pace is strong, he should run on good.
Race 5, you're driving number 2, Kinetic Kate's been going well, got a good draw on the weekend. It's in the market. How do you feel it'll go on the weekend?
Yeah, it's been racing real well. Hasn't had much luck and hasn't had very good draws since Mr. Dixon since he's taken over the training of the horse. So yeah, hopefully everything going to plan. Should be up very close and should run a good race.
And race 7, you've got Charlize, winner last week, going around from the pole this week.
Yeah, it's going real good. Drew bad last start and swamped them late, so hopefully I'm real close, either if in front or behind leader. preferably in front, and dictate the race, and should run a good race again.
Out of those drives on Saturday night, do you think Charlize is the best one?
Yeah, Charlize is the best one. It's got the good draw, and Darren's team's going real good at the moment. And hopefully get the results again.
Driving well at the moment, mate, and thank you very much for your time today, and good luck Saturday night.
Thank you.
My best bet on the card at Albion Park this week, I think I'll go with some value in race number 1, horse number 8, Mr. Medill. He's been racing well, he's had 2 trials, he's fresh from a spell. I think he'll get a cosy run from the inside of the second row. He's worthy of an each way bet. Race 1, number 8, Mr. Medill.